We are out in the bush. Me, Mikayla, and Aiden. We made a fire. The fire ban is off, even though the sign is still on. We checked. I checked this morning. The fire ban's off. We're out the Abraham Lake area. We're going up backpacking tomorrow. So we came out tonight, and we're going to head up the Pinto Lake trail tomorrow. And I think we're going to go halfway to Waterfall Creek. Spend a day there, and then come out on Thursday. And yeah, this is my vacation, and this will be the last, I think the last backpack trip I do this year, because my plantar fasciitis is killing me. Anyway, what time is it? Nobody knows what time it is. I think it's about 11 o'clock. 11:02. So we're just gonna have a little fire for maybe an hour, crash, and then get up in the morning and make our way. It is 9:05 a.m. We slept till 8. Didn't have the greatest sleep. Got very chilly last night. We are in the process of breaking camp. Clouds. And that's the direction we're going over there. There's a good chance we're going to get some rain, but I don't think it'll be much. So we're just breaking camp. We're going to head to the trail. Everybody's feeling good enough to hike. So we got some food in our bellies. We bought extra food at Timmy's in Rocky last night so that we could have something for breakfast on the way. Should be a good day. And we're off, heading up Pinto Creek Trail. I'm not going to bother showing you the trailhead because you've seen it probably half a dozen times already on this channel. But we had a terrible sleep last night because, you know, first night in the tent, got a little chilly, but we've had a little bit of food and we are raring to go. We only have 17 kilometers to go. So, I mean, we're not in a big rush. If we average 3 kilometers an hour, we'll be there in under 6. Wow, 6.5 because of lunch break. I can't even see you, Mikayla. You're right on my heels.
I know.
I've been fighting with plantar fasciitis in both feet. The right foot is the worst. I've been going to physio for it, which is really helping. But this morning, it feels better than it has in probably a week and a half. I got me some CBD gummies and took a handful last night, and they feel much better this morning. So I took a handful at the trailhead, hoping they kick in an hour or so to where it takes away some of the pain. But whatever, it's all good. We have some grouse, young ones. There's Mom right there sitting on the log. There's another little one over in the bush here. I don't know if you can see him. Yeah, just tromping around there. But Mom's keeping an eye on us. We're just gonna slowly make our way, hoping to get a real good shot of her here. Hey Mom. Yeah, don't worry. I know. Don't worry, we're not gonna hurt your babies. I promise. I promise. Hey little one. There's another. They just don't care about us. They just don't care. Because we don't have the dogs. Usually we have the dogs and these birds have been gone. They're cute. Oh, there's another one back there. There's like 4 of them in here. Oh, 5. I bet you there's 7 or 8.
Yeah.
So we just, as you see, came across grouse and her babies getting bigger. Weren't too concerned about us. We don't have the dogs with us this weekend. or this week. It's just the three of us. I'm hoping we see more wildlife like that. The dogs just scare those, like just the sound of them, they scare them off. So that was pretty cool. Maybe we'll see some deer or something like that too. That'd be pretty cool. The helicopter with the fancy people. So we are at, I believe it's called Century Creek. You've seen it a million times in our videos. It's a great little spot. We always stop here and have a snack, fill up water with fresh water, and just take a break, because from here, the push up to that ridge across the creek is pretty rough. So we take a good break here, let our feet rest, and yeah, take it easy for a while. I will never get tired of this view. So we are at the first camp up by Entry Creek, I think it's called. Comes up after this one. This is the first major camp that you get to. And this is the view at that camp. But there's nobody here. So we've decided that because my plantar fasciitis is killing me, Aiden's shoulder's hurt, and Mikayla's getting blisters, we've decided to stay here. And there's no reason why we shouldn't stay here. This is a beautiful camp area. And we got the good spot that I really like. And the bear hang is close. Perfect place for us. So we are going to just rest a while, have some lunch, and set up camp. It is 5:42 p.m. We are just waiting for our bow tie pasta and chicken to reconstitute, and maybe we'll eat more because we didn't make a lunch, because this is where we came for lunch and we didn't leave, so we figured we'd just wait till supper. And I carried 80 pounds of jelly beans in. I don't know, something wrong with me. Anyway, supper time. Got a couple of rock hounds out here. Mikayla and her love for pretty rocks. Getting late. Sun's starting to go down. It's not that late. I think it's only 8 o'clock. But as you can see, sun's going down. It's probably going to cool off. So we're just doing a little bit of rock hounding out here on the shore. And then I think we're going to crawl into bed. Maybe listen to my book. Or watch a show I downloaded. I don't know. Sleep in tomorrow for sure. Just after 9, we're calling it for the evening. Starting to get dark, and when it gets dark here, it gets dark fast. So I decided to come in. I'm going to put in my headphones, listen to a book for a little while, and maybe 15-20 minutes, and then I'm very tired, so I'm going to bed. See you in the morning. about 9:30 a.m. I slept until 9. I never sleep past 7. Had a great sleep, obviously. Letting the kids sleep in as long as they want. We're just doing a little bit of exploring around the area today. But right now, I'm trying to find a safe place to put our drinks that we brought, extra weight we carried, just for something special. I'm just trying to find a place I can put them in a mesh bag and get them real cold for later. I think I see a spot up over there. I stuck them in the water with 2 big heavy rocks on them. That should work. Those are gonna sit there right till supper time probably. And if they're still there when I come back, bonus. If not, they floated away. We are going exploring. It's our full day here. We're gonna head over to Entry Creek, which is further upstream on the Cline. There's lots of things to look at there, so that's where we're headed. We're coming down to Entry Creek now, and there's always, every time we come here, this sign right here. Damaged trail, use at your own risk. I appreciate the warning, Government of Alberta, but isn't this entire trail use at your own risk? And it says it's damaged, but we've come up way sketchier parts on this trail than this one. But again, thank you for the warning. We are down at Entry Creek. Creek's just over. There's a bridge right over there we go across, but this area must just be glowing with water early in the spring. I don't know, I'd like to see it. We came, we saw, we walked around, looked at rocks. There's better rocks where we're camped, surprisingly. So we're gonna go back and have lunch. Going to get our drinks and see if they're still there. Who knows? They could be gone. Ooh, big step. Oh, the rocks are still there. Oh, they're still there. Yeah, still there. So we were willing to carry extra weight for a treat besides chocolate bars and jelly beans. I brought in a Coke Zero. Mikayla brought in an orange pop. Aiden brought in a Mountain Dew. And that's what I put in the water this morning. And are they good and cold?
Yeah.
Was it worth carrying it in? Luxury item. I probably won't do it again. Wine. I'm gonna bring wine next time. For lunch today, we brought the amazing ramen. We've never brought ramen before, so we're gonna crush it up so it's easier to eat. But the packets from our supper last night, we're gonna reuse it. We're gonna rinse them out with hot water, and then we're gonna put the ramen in there with a cup of water, and then we're going to eat them out of our mugs. We'll just pour it into our mugs and it should be a lot easier, so let's see how that goes. Okay, so I decided that I'm just gonna put mine in my cup and then try cooking it in there with probably put a cup and a half of water and see how that works. But Mikayla and Aiden are still gonna do theirs in the bags because I wanna see which method works best. Okay, noodles in my mug. Success. How is it in the bag? Success? Success. Then you're gonna pour it into your cup? Okay. Either way works. But I think for simplicity, I'm gonna do it this way. tired of that. I think I burnt some of it. Yeah. It's 9 o'clock, our last night out. Kids are just going to brush their teeth. I'm just gonna walk down to the water here and have another look. The sun is just dipped behind the mountains. It has cooled off considerably, which was to be expected. But, yeah, I never get tired of this. Even downstream looks cool. Yeah, this is a great place to camp. But we've had a great trip. So, we are going to go climb into bed right away. We got to get up a little earlier tomorrow. Won't be sleeping in till 9 o'clock tomorrow, that's for sure. And we'll pack up, head on down the trail, and go home. These lamps kill bugs. Not only do they have a light underneath, but they kill bugs. It's 8:15 Thursday morning. Woke the kids up a little while ago. I got up at 7. I'm packed, having a coffee. Just enough fuel in the stove to get the water hot enough to make the coffee. But we made popcorn last night. Just gonna let them get up, get themselves packed up, and we'd like to be on the trail by 9. Should be out of here around noon, 1 o'clock. And home by supper. That's it. We are off. Heading back down the trail to the van, to the truck. Not the van, but the truck. And we're back at the little creek, which I think I said it already, is Sentry Creek. Such a nice little spot. So we got about 1.5 kilometers left. And I just want to reflect on this trip. I think it was a good trip to end the year out with. This is my last backpack trip. My feet are just too sore. Got to get those fixed up. We had a good trip though, right?
Yeah.
It's a good time?
Yeah.
Worth the walk. We didn't go as far as we had planned, but I think we had a better hike because of it. I didn't bring my camera, the big one. Didn't miss it. I think I may not bring it on backpack trips anymore. It's like 4.5 pounds extra weight. So I don't really need it. I don't use it as much as I thought I would. Didn't bring my chair. That was a mistake. Sitting on logs is hard on this old man's butt. So next year I'm going to buy the bigger chair, the higher backed. I can't remember what brand it is. When I get it, I'll talk about it. But it's got a higher back, a little more comfortable for me, a little higher off the ground. And I'll get the straps that go across the feet so that it doesn't sink into the softer ground. I have trouble with that. Before I know it, my butt's touching the ground. But we're almost out. We're going to Subway in Rocky, and then we're going to Circle K for, what do you call it? A screamer. It's a Slurpee with ice cream, and orange and ice cream tastes like a creamsicle. So yeah, I want one. But I think we'll close it out there. Had a good trip.